reading, okay? So, got some reading. So, what message? Let's see what message you guys gonna need to hear. Okay. It's raining, y'all, so there's a lot of cleansing and clearing that's taking place. Thank you to my new and old subscribers. Thank you to YouTube for the ability to come live, okay, on their platform, utilizing their platform. Thank you. Okay, first message is, I use criticism only for making things better. This came out earlier when I did my short. So this message is for somebody out there, okay? So when you see this message, it'll be for you, okay? So use this gift when you are either the giver or the recipient of criticism that is meant to tear down rather than build up. Because you know people love to criticize, okay? So it says here, I use criticism only for making things better. Okay, so there's people that just love to come around you and only criticize, judge, always got something negative to say. Okay, and it says we must be truthful with ourselves and others. We cannot improve unless we are able to see what needs improvement. However, when we forget to turn off our critical faculty, we become someone who is neither happy nor fun to be with, okay? The goddess of healing. So I use criticism only for making things better. You heard the ding? That's confirmation, okay? So whether you're the one giving the criticism or you're the one receiving it, okay? We're not supposed to be tearing each other down. That's enough of that's going on. We're here to encourage and uplift each other, okay? That's what it's about. It's not about, oh, I gotta knock you down to get above. All right, so thank you, Divine Creator, for your blessings and your protection upon our life. Yeshua, what is your message? Okay, Yeshua, what is your message, Yeshua? Yeshua had a message. What's your message to the collective? Yeshua, what is your message? Woo. Yeshua has a message for you guys. All right. So we have the Chariot, and we have the King of Cups, okay? Hi, Blissin. So I'm live. So you might say, if you watch this video later, you might see me say, hey, okay? It's raining outside, so there's a lot of cleansing and clearing that's taking place, okay? So we got the King of Cups here, and we have the Chariot card, okay? So the first thing I heard was, He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul, okay? So very important for you guys to recognize and understand and understand that you are always being led. Whether you believe it's by Yeshua, whether you believe it's by yourself, whether you believe it's by angels, whether you believe it's by gods, whether you believe it's by deities, whatever you believe in, okay? Understand and understand that it is you being led, okay? Some people just believe in their higher self, okay? And that means that their self is leading them, okay? Irregardless, you're not alone, truly alone on this journey of elevation and expansion, okay? So you are being led, okay? Some of you were led astray, but now you're back on track, okay? So it's kind of like you went off the path, but you're back on the path. So I'm here to tell you that you're back on the path. Whatever changes or whatever different thing that you did, you're now on the right path, okay? You are on the right path now, all right? So things are going to be moving a lot more rapidly, okay? So quickly. Things are changing quickly. Things are moving quickly. But you have to maintain your composure, okay? Feel, baby, feel, okay? Feel it. Whatever it is that you must feel, okay? Feel those emotions, okay? You have to stay grounded in the feeling, okay? Stay grounded in yourself. Stay grounded in whatever it is that you believe in. Don't waver. Don't be deterred. Don't be swept to the left or to the right. Don't be like that. Allow yourself to stay centered in what it is that you are being called to connect to, and stay called and stay in that space. Okay. There's a lot of doubt being pushed. There's a spirit of doubt that's floating. I mean, that thing is busy. All right. There's a spirit of fear. There's a spirit of doubt. There's a spirit of anxiety. It's out there. Okay. And it's trying to tap in and tune into any and everybody it can. But you have to say, hey, you know what I mean? I know myself. I know who I am. Look at the king of cups. They know themselves. But when they're so overwhelmed with emotions, they kind of get swept in directions that they did plan to, that they weren't supposed to be. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, everything that we experience is a part of the journey. It's just kind of, you got a little detour. You had to take a little detour, but at the end of the day, you will always end up where you're supposed to be. But sometimes a little detours. But in those little detours that you have, you kind of learn a lot. You know, you grow a lot from that. So it's important for you to recognize that you are growing, you are elevating, you're expanding. Okay? No, I do not own the, hold on guys. I don't own the music playing, sorry. So you are expanding, you're elevating, you're becoming who you're meant to become. You just have to remember your power. Feel. This is all about feeling. A lot of you cut off your heart. You know what I just popped into my mind? Once Upon a Time. There was a show called Once Upon a Time, and it utilized characters from, fairy tale characters. But it had a whole storyline on their background, why they might have became who they became, whether they're villain or hero or the person on the sideline, okay? It's very important for you to recognize, like, that you have to feel. So and Once Upon a Time, the queen, the evil queen they called her, which was Snow White's mother, she took her heart and hid it and put a magic spell over her heart so that she would not feel. So nobody could just go and take her heart out. Like literally, there were spells to take people's heart. But she took her own heart out so no one could use and abuse her, trick her, and take advantage of her. She did that. So you guys, okay, have to realize that you got to feel. You can't be letting whatever anybody else did take your heart, and manipulate you and keep you stuck in that space. You have to realize that you are the powerhouse. And your heart is a power. It's a superpower to feel. Because there's a lot of people that don't feel nothing. It's a superpower to feel. It's a superpower to feel. And Yeshua is saying it is a superpower to feel. It is a gift to be in this human form, right? To be able to feel. It is a gift to feel, to be able to utilize these 5 senses, 6 senses, 7 senses, and be able to have these physical experiences. It is a gift, even though at times it doesn't feel like it. Don't lock your heart away so that it doesn't get hurt. Hurting is just a part of this experience. It wasn't originally, but it became like that. And so now we're all learning how to override that programming and overcome that. Oh, thank you so much, Divinity. And so, ride the waves. Move in a direction of feeling. Like if you notice, the King of Cups is looking away from the person on the motorcycle. So you got to feel and move towards your goals. You're getting guidance every day and messages every day, okay? I keep hearing somebody say, like, well, who am I? What am I? Ain't nobody like the one I got. All right. No one can do it better. Okay. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. New. Everything is made new. You guys are learning how to allow yourself to be made new. We are all being made new. We're all being renewed. And behold, a new creature was born. Hold on to your vision. Hold on to your hopes. Hold on to your aspirations, because there's things and people in the world, okay, that are not in the space that you are, that you're meant to be. So they cannot understand. And they may try to block, stop what vision or goals you have to create. But that's all on them. That's them. That's not you. So you got to hold on tight. You got to hold on tight. You got to remember that you are not alone. You hold it all in your hands. You got the power. It was given to you. This journey isn't always an easy one. There's so many different challenges. But you had the power to override anything. You got the power. You got the power. You got the power. Power, power, power. Power, pow, pow, pow. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget how challenging it is to learn how to be on one accord with each other. Because there's always something trying to come in between you and your relationship. You and your relationship with God. You and your relationship with your friends. You and your relationship with yourself. You and your relationship with something or someone. There's always something outside of us that comes to try to mix and hinder and block that creation that is being connected, that alignment. But don't let it stop you. Don't stop, won't stop. Don't give up. Don't worry. There's so many that's going to look to you with their heads above you as if they're better than you. But no one is better than the creation that the divine is leading you to create. Each one of us has a mission and a purpose, and how we align with each other. We align with each other. But we must override the programming that is here to devastate and to control and to kill, steal, and destroy. We have to continuously override that programming. And realize that anything that tries to come in between you and what you're trying to create is in opposition to that. And you must act accordingly. You must walk with your head held high. You must have a beautiful self-concept. You must remember how divine you are. You must ride the waves. Ride the waves, baby. Da 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 da. Yeah, some of y'all, you got people hanging around trying to get what you got. Some of y'all, listen, the little that you got, somebody's trying to get it. They're hanging around, waiting for the moment where they can try to get what you got. Try to leave you out in the cold. Try to leave you in this. Some of you guys, you have been dealing with limited belief systems. And it's kept you stuck. It's kept you in this like loop. This never-ending loop of suffering. Because you've constantly been suffering because of being in this limited time mental state. This limited mental state. So you guys are doing your best to now realize, okay, I've been limited. It keeps me stuck. And when it keeps me stuck, it keeps my mind stuck. And then it allows certain energies to continue to penetrate my aura, can penetrate my energy and come into my space because I've been having these limited thoughts, and it kept me stuck, and I've been stuck out in the cold believing that nothing is possible and that every time I try, then it doesn't work and it doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. It's just a limited perspective. This is just a limited belief that you can override and overcome. This is at a 10. This is the 10. This is the end of a cycle. So then you can start new with a 1. This is the 5. It's like you're halfway through. You may think that you're in a really bad position, but you're really not in that bad of a position like you think. And what's going to come out of this is going to really open up many doors. Some of you guys, you have people hanging around you who are in lack mentality, and they want to take from you or to hurt you in the process of them getting a little something. So you have to be mindful of this. Be mindful of these swords, these people with these daggers and these swords ready to get. So you got to repel, you got to speak over yourself that you push that energy away, because everybody's at energy. So you can repel certain types of energy from approaching you. But you have to be in that mental state with source, okay? Okay, let's see. You got to be in that mental state with the divine, right? All hope is not lost. It's not, okay? It's not. What? It's not. The High Priestess came out. And this ain't even the right deck. This card ain't even for this deck. And look at the High Priestess came out. It gets difficult and challenging at times. Trying to understand yourself, trying to understand the world, trying to help people, trying to be there, trying to be supportive, trying to understand. All this is trying. We don't need to try anymore. We need to be. It's all about learning how to just be now. Okay, guys, I had to take my headphone off. This is all about being present, being in your now. Okay? These programs, it's just a program. It's all of these things have been invested into you. All of these thoughts have been embedded in you from childhood. Things that you see is not what you think. A lot of the stuff that we think we see, or we see every day, it's not what we think. Look at that performance with the Super Bowl. Everybody was saying all this negative stuff, but it's like when you really look, if you see it through your third eye, you see a bigger picture. But it's more to everything. So it's not just what we see. Right? It's more to it. It's more to it. It's more to the story, and you know it, and you feel it, you sense it. So keep working on tuning into yourself. Keep working on tuning into your spiritual gifts. Okay? You are very gifted. Whoever this is, you're very talented. You know how to build. You know how to read the room. You know how to tune into things. Okay? You know how to adjust. You know how to persevere. You know how to analyze. You know how to regard. You know how to be considerate. You know how to do. You know how to be. You know. You're in here knowing. Keep tuning into that knowing, okay? Tell me why is it so? Never gonna let you go. Okay, so let's see. Listen. Never gonna let you go. No. Ooh. I use criticism only for making things better. Dang, this one came out again. Why does this one keep coming out? It says, Goddess of Healing, I use criticism only for making things better. Using this gift when you are either the giver or the recipient of criticism that is meant to tear down rather than build up. We must be truthful with ourselves and others. We cannot improve unless we are able to see what needs improvement. However, when we forget to turn off our critical faculty, we become someone who is neither happy nor fun to be around. No, 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 no. Ooh. Dang. You guys want a question? Ask your question below. That card just flew. Never gonna say goodbye. The riches of the world come to me effortlessly. Okay, so then, okay. So a lot of you guys, the reason that you've been very critical and having a lot of criticism towards yourself and to others, you know, criticisms towards what the world is doing, how the world looks, and how everything's happening, right? Never gonna say goodbye. No, no, no. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So the reason that you have these criticism, okay, towards the world and how things are moving in the world, and criticism towards yourself and others, is because of your connection to the external world. I think that a lot of us, we believe that the external world is more real than the world within us. But our subconscious, our mind doesn't know whether the inner world or the outer world is what's the real world, right? So because of our attachment to the physical world, the outside world, we criticize because we were taught this way of being, to judge everything based off of what we think is right, what we think is wrong, okay? So us being able to understand and understand that the world is but the outside, right? But some say it's a reflection of what's inside already, right? So irregardless of that, if it's the reflection of what's happening inside of you, it is not we need to not judge it. You're not supposed. We don't need to criticize everything everyone does, and I think we all fall short of it because we all do it. We fall short. Okay, and I heard the song, "We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down," like that, something like that. So that's just like us. You know, no one is perfect. We all fall short, but we are all divine. Even the ones who choose a certain path. Everybody has a role to play. The system is a game. Some people win because they have more tools, and others don't. And that's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay at the same time, because we're in duality. They constantly want us to pick a side. But most of us, we're only here to be observers. So you are being taught and guided on how to be the observer of your own self, how to observe how you feel and how you work and manage things. So basically you seeing yourself doing what you're doing and then stepping in for yourself when you need to make a certain change or when the certain path isn't working anymore. So you are the observer, observing yourself. Everything that's happening, and it's hard to really believe this, because it's like all the things that's happening in the world and all the, all these different experiences everyone's having, and it's a lot of sad stuff going on, right? And it makes you feel for people, feel for the world, and feel this and feel that. But you're being encouraged to visualize and see yourself in the world you wish to see. Because there's a lot of things inside of all of us, the turmoil that we never worked through and we never healed. And it's just pushing outside of us. It's pushing through our pores. It's pushing through our mouth. It's pushing through the other end. Pushing through our scalp. It's pushing out. It's like, it's a lot. So we got to get to that space of really feeling again. Really understanding what we are, who we are. And understanding that we are not these experiences. We are not the items. We are not the people. We are more than that. We are truly divine. Okay? So on the back of the card says, the riches of the world come to me effortlessly. The goddess of prosperity. Use this gift when you are feeling poor, working too hard, or feeling like nothing comes easy for you. Too many people believe the negative affirmation that nothing good can come into their life without lots of hard work, sacrifice, and suffering. Yeah, that age of being is over. Like, you're going to see that. And I know it's hard to see because, you know, you keep hearing about all this negative stuff that's happening. But there's so many timelines, parallel universes. There's so much happening at one time. You know that movie, Everywhere, let me see, Anything, Everywhere, All at Once, something like that. And it showed all of these versions of her. But she, the one who seemed very insignificant out of all the versions of her across all these different universes, right? She was the only one that could make the difference, because she was the plainest of plains. She's the only one who made nothing or did anything big in her life. And so she was the perfect one to make the change, to shift everything. Okay? So replace the negative affirmations with this one and enjoy yourself more. You deserve the best. The riches of the world come to me effortlessly, because we think that the world is us. And there was a movie called Death Becomes Her. That is significant, because we constantly attach ourselves to what we think it is, or what we think it should be, or what we think. All of this is just, oh, it should be like this. It's just so much. It's a lot. It's a lot out here. It's a lot out here. And we have to realize that everything was in is out. Everything that's out was at one point in. Okay? Turn your love around. Let your love shine down. Down. Let your love shine through. Okay, so I defend and protect myself and those that I care for. I defend and protect myself and those I care for. Use this gift when you feel that your best interest and the best interest of those you care about are threatened. Stand up for that which you know is right. There is no reason to suffer due to the ignorance, poor decision making, or malicious intent of anyone. Those who are wrong need to be shown their error. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let your love shine through. Goddess of healing. I use criticism only for making things better. Man. So, if you guys want to join my group, I have I'm having a class, 21-day mental detox. It's all about detoxing our mind, getting to the root, clearing, cleansing, and reprogramming our mind. 21 days. It takes 21 days to form a new habit. Come join my class. It's free on Facebook, okay? So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let your love shine through. Let your love come down. I am content in my circumstances. I am content in my circumstances. So what you have right now, you got to speak life over it, over everything that you have. We are gifted, and everything you have right now is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift. You are a gift, and everything you have is a gift. And you are so fortunate to have this You're gonna miss my... I did a reading earlier, and if you're tuned in or connected to water, you feel connected to the element of water, you should check it out. If you are a water sign, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, you should check that reading out, okay? Let your love come down. Let your love shine through. You're gonna miss my loving, baby. Did it stop raining? No, it's still raining. Okay. You're gonna miss my loving, baby. Yeah. All these negative energies. Everybody always trying to take, steal. You know what I'm saying? I rebuke it. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I rebuke it. Anybody trying to attach to my energy, I rebuke it. I send it back to you. Okay? Any trying to attachments, you're not allowed in my energetic field. I revoke all contracts. Any schemes, ploys, anything that is not of my highest good, you got to go. Anything. Okay? So I send it all back. Okay, you want to try to throw something at me? All right. Watch that thing come back to you times 10. All right. I control my life with the decisions I make. Amen to that. Amen to that. Okay. Amen to that. It says, use this gift when you believe your life has spun out of control. The root of most problems is poor decision making. Take responsibility for your present situation. It is the result of your past decisions. You can get where you want to be by making better decisions. Using an oracle can help you develop your decision-making ability. All right, so this is the goddess of illumination. I like that, the goddess of illumination. It looks like blue jays too. It looked like she got wings. Okay. She a baddie with her baddie friends. Okay. Yes. Okay. You're gonna miss my loving, baby. You're gonna miss my love. I learn from my mistakes and grow wise and strong. I learn from my mistakes and I grow wise and strong. Use this gift when you are angry with yourself or other people for having made what you consider to be a mistake. Expectations are often unreasonable, especially the expectation that you can go through life without making mistakes or having to deal with the mistakes of others. Successful people know that mistakes are valuable learning experiences. Okay, so I learn from mistakes and grow wise and strong. Yes. I have the power to transform my life. I have the power to transform my life. Okay, this is the goddess of transformation. This was the goddess of illumination. Yep. So use this gift when you notice resistance, either in yourself or others, to the idea of being able to change your life. Profound changes usually come in small increments over time. Keep a positive attitude and you will be able to undo years of negative affirmations in record time. Okay? You're gonna miss my love, baby. Okay. I breathe, as you can tell. Stand right beside me, and I really love you. And you should know. I want to make sure I'm right. Come on. Before I let go, I want to thank God on you. You make me happy. And I really love you. And you should know. I want to make sure I'm right before I let go. And look at the Queen of Swords comes out. She's a baddie with her baddie friends. She does not play. Okay, she's gonna tell you how it is, how it was, how it will be, and how it's going. Okay, because she stands firm. She is very diplomatic. She is very assertive. Okay, she is judgmental at times. She's like the owl that's always watching everything. So don't you think that anything got past her, because she saw it and she know it and she was watching. So you may think, oh yeah, I got away with it. But she's gonna be like, no, you don't. You did not get away with nothing. I saw it. I just saw you. She's analyzing everything. Okay, you gave her something to read over. She gonna read all of that. She gonna take it, put post-it notes on it. She gonna tell you if there's any grammatical errors. She is going to critique everything because she seen it. She saw it. She know what time it is. She ain't playing with you. All right, that's why she says she got her sword in one hand, so she ready to cut you off, let you know what time it is, and then she got her hand out like, okay, go ahead, proceed. All right, so somebody's going through some issues with court. That's going to work out just fine. Okay, I'm hearing. All right. Yes. I heard just ride the waves. Like, what you trying to do? Like, you need to be focusing on the waves. Like, getting through the waves. Yeah, some of you guys are discontent. Like, it's hard to focus in to see what's happening because you're not very happy with what's been going on for you. You guys seeking solace, seeking more. But it's hard to not focus on the loss, the stuff that's not working, and focus on the good, the light, because it's like, okay, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why you gotta constantly do your shadow work, constantly release and let go. Yeah, you gotta constantly let go. Look at that. The Emperor was trying to come out. But yeah, so you guys have the power, you have the wisdom, you have the courage, you just have to see it, you gotta walk in it, you gotta know it. Okay? And thou shalt be free. Freedom. Dome is the head, the mind. You see what I'm saying? I will never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever. But yeah, that's a lot of some good messages from Yeshua. So anybody has a question before I go? I want to thank God. I really love you. You should know. All right. I want to make sure I'm right before I let go.